So, you hunch a lot. I hunch a lot. We all hunch a lot, and we're looking to stand up taller. Not only is that good for our long-term health, but hunching just doesn't look good. So, in today's video, I want to give you 4 awesome tips and strategies to help you stand taller that aren't just stand up taller. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Austin from Training Tall, and I am 6'8". And while I might be a giant, training tall is a mindset. It's an attitude. It's all about giving you the skills and tips and strategies to help take your fitness and health above the average person, even if you're short. And even short people have hunching problems. All of us could do better with standing up taller. So let's get right into the 4 strategies to help you stand taller more naturally. Now, the first tip is something that we can apply to a lot of different things in our life. And it's this simple idea, the simple strategy of bringing things towards your face instead of bringing your face towards things. And the 2 biggest examples that this relates to is eating and drinking and using your phone. Because for a lot of us, myself included, whenever it comes to eating something or drinking something, a lot of the times we can tend to, bring up the spoon or bring up the beverage a little bit, but then extend our head forward to meet the food or drink and then just kind of go from there. Same thing happens with our phone. Let's say you're trying to zoom in and look at a specific part of a picture. A lot of the times we bring our head forward to meet our phone instead of bringing our phone closer to our face. And when you first become aware of this, you realize how often you're really doing it. And changing that from, again, bringing your face towards the thing to bringing the thing towards your face, it feels very strange at first. But I challenge you to try. Next time you're sitting down to eat, don't move your head towards the fork to take a bite. Bring that fork to you. And yes, if you're taller, it's a longer way to go up for that fork, and it's a lot easier to bring your head towards it. But it's one of the little things that we can do that can make a big difference in helping us keep tall throughout. Because the less hunching we can do through doing actions, the more taller we can stand naturally. The second thing we can do to help stand up taller naturally is to take some time to strengthen the muscles that help pull our head back in alignment with the rest of our body. And you can do this without any weights at all by using the edge of a bed or an edge of a bench. And do this exercise that I'm just gonna call the double chin exercise, where you just hang off of the edge of, again, a bed or a bench, let your head extend forward all the way forward, and then tuck in your chin directly back into your neck, back into your head, almost like you're making that double chin face, and then extend back out. Just like you would do repetitions for any sort of exercise, contract yourself, double chin back, and then lower down slowly, working that range of motion. And what that does is that is going to help strengthen the muscles in the back of our head and neck that help to pull our head in line with the rest of our body. And by strengthening up those muscles, tightening up those muscles, that is gonna help you stand taller naturally without you having to think about it as much. My recommendation is try to throw in 3 sets of like 10 to 12 of this exercise a couple times a week. Even once a week, you'll feel sore after that first time doing it. And the more often you can do it, the stronger those muscles get, the easier it is to stand taller. So we know that we can stand taller by strengthening the muscles that help support our head in this nice stacked position with the rest of our body. But we can also improve our posture by stretching, by lengthening the muscles that tend to be tight and encourage this rounded posture like this. And that means stretching out our chest and our shoulders. And we can do this by putting our arm up on the edge of a door frame or on a pillar, some sort of surface where you can anchor your arm to the wall, keeping your elbow below your shoulder, your hand up on the wall, and then leaning in to that stretch, trying to bring the arm behind you, the chest forward. By doing so, you're stretching out the chest and the shoulder, and when that muscle group, which is, by the way, very tight on most of us, considering we spend most of our life driving, texting, sitting in this sort of hunched position, stretching out that muscle, the more lengthened it can be, the more naturally it's going to be to help you stand tall. So do that stretch 20 to 30 seconds each side, a couple rounds through. And you know what's great about it is you got one hand free each time you're doing it. So you can still do all the scrolling on Facebook and Instagram that you like, answer texts or watch YouTube. There's no excuse not to do this stretch. Are you feeling taller yet? I sure hope so, but I got one more tip for you. And this one's gonna be a little weird, but I encourage you to be more vain. And what I mean by that is to use any sort of mirror or reflection that you see while you're out and about to check in with yourself to see if you're hunching or to see if you are standing with a nice tall posture. I'm talking about the reflection that you see in the side of windows while you're walking down, the storefronts, or any sort of, car driving by, you see yourself in the reflection. Whatever reflection that you can take an opportunity to check in with yourself to see where your posture is, it's going to give you that constant reminder to stack yourself up in a nice tall position. And the more times you can remind yourself to do it, the better. Because frankly, for the most part, we're not going to just be like, oh yeah, I got to stand tall. Oh yeah, I got to stand tall. But if you're constantly looking to check yourself out, oh hey, good looking, oh wait, good looking, you're hunching, that's going to help you give the reminders to stand tall, and the more times we can practice that, the more natural it's going to be over time. And while our lives have us sitting more and more than ever, encouraging poor posture, there are things we can do to fight the poor posture. And I hope that these 4 tips and tricks and strategies could give you some ideas of things to practice, little tweaks to your day that can help you standing tall, training tall, living tall, even if you're short. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you're looking for online training with me, be sure to check out my new online training platform, Hit Plus. And let me know what you guys want to see next. Guys, I will see you in the next video.